Yeah, I do. I see it. Oh
Do
wow.
you see it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a peacock windmill.
Wow. It looks very nice and stuff. Everything where you stay.
Well, oh, I have a house. I live in a house
Okay.
in Las Vegas.
Yeah, yeah. It looks beautiful and stuff. Everything. I've lived in Vegas before.
Oh, you
Um,
have?
yeah, yeah. I lived there for a year. Like I dropped out of college my senior year to move to Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
I ended up back at home, like you know what I mean, and stuff
Where's
everything,
home?
but Illinois.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, so
Oh boy, here we go.
okay. So I'm here with porn legend Eva Nadi. How are you doing today?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm really great. Thank you so much for taking the time. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Tucson, Arizona. Small town girl.
Okay. Small town and stuff, everything. I think I was reading on the internet and said that you had your first job working for your family owned trucking company. Is that true?
Yeah, my ex stepfather, he had a trucking company, and I would just like lay on the floor and sleep until somebody called. I was like 14 years old, answering the phones and stuff. It's kind of funny, but yeah, it was a trucking company. It's kind of cool. I ended up starting a trucking company, like in 2016. It went under, but it was fun.
Oh, that's awesome and stuff, everything. Very much entrepreneurial spirit. Did
Not
you
afraid to try things, yeah, that's for sure.
so like how did you like go into like wanting to become an adult actress?
I never wanted to. I just a few things that happened in life where it's just. I guess I was just played the cards dealt to me. You know, I was wrong place, wrong time, and I ended up just not. It was the best thing for me to do at the time. It was either kill myself, kill everybody around me, or just play the cards dealt. And I just played the cards dealt. Yeah, yeah.
Wow, like when you got into the industry and stuff, everything like did you intend for it to have like the longevity that you have?
No, absolutely not. I never even had a like an agent. So I did a few shoots for Score. You know, like it's a big tits magazine or whatever, and they loved me. And I was shooting exclusively for them. And then all of a sudden, producers just started calling me out of the left, like from left and right, like everywhere. And so I was like, okay. And then I became Score Model of the Year, and then it just went on from there. Like I moved from, well, I got robbed in Phoenix, and so I was like, well, I got 75% less stuff to pack, so why not move to California? So I moved to California.
Wow.
And yeah, that's where when my career started taking off was because I was accessible, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And you didn't have any reservations and stuff and everything, but I guess you were in a dire situation. They kind of caused you into that life.
No, I just kind of went with it because like I had no, I was going to school for criminal justice and I got arrested for something that I didn't do, and I couldn't pursue that career anymore. So I just decided to just let the cards, play themselves, you know?
Oh yeah,
So,
I definitely can relate to that. The criminal justice system sucks in this country and stuff.
yeah, especially in Arizona, if you're not with them, you're against them, and they will do everything in their power to, let you know that. Muchino.
How did your family, like you and me and stuff, take the news of you being like a sex worker? Did you have a conversation with them or?
Okay, so my brothers didn't really care. My father's deceased, but I know he'd be proud of me just for, doing what I had to do to survive. And my mom, she doesn't really care one way or another, as long as I had money for her to spend, you know, kind
Yeah.
of like that. But yeah, so people, my family, I guess it's not really as tight knit as most people would like, So I've always been kind of like solo.
Wow. And so you're like out in California and like what was like your first like interpretation of like the porn industry like when you like started working?
I was scared. I was scared. I was nervous. Muchi, no. I was scared. I was nervous. Like, just everything. All I don't know. Every single time I did a scene, I was always nervous. I always talked myself in and out of it like 3 or 4 times. So if to say today, like I would be a professional or something like that, or a pro at it, like I wouldn't say that. I'm very, very much like still like nervous Nelly. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be like comfortable being on film.
That's
Sorry,
so
my French.
that's so hard to believe and stuff and everything. Like
Really?
looking at some of your work, yeah, like and stuff and everything. Because I've watched like like your swallow scenes, like
Oh, really? I only have one solo scene,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
was on my website. So thank you.
I've watched like you just look very comfortable on the camera. So like do you think that's
Well,
like acting mostly or
no. Like it's just like before I get there, I'm nervous. But once I start going, I kind of forget that the camera's there. It's just kind of like I don't know. Like after a while, it kind of got to the point where it was like it felt good knowing that I was pleasing like thousands of people at the same time. Like just by one video. Like it was kind of a turn on. It was fun.
uh how do you like interacting with your fans and stuff and everything? Is that like pretty
I love
cool?
it. I really love it. Like, I love my fans. I really do. I love it when they're gentlemen. I think I've met a few fans. Like I've gone out of my way to like meet up with some that are here in Vegas. They want to buy a DVD, like a signed DVD. So I'll go and meet up with them at a coffee shop or something like that. And it's like so, like it sucks to say, but like 5 times out of 10, they'll always be like not gentlemen. Like just gropey, feely. Like dude, I'm a person.
Right,
Just
right.
because I am like a porn person or an adult actor doesn't mean that you can just fondle me, at your will.
No,
So
like yeah, I totally understand that because you see even like at the sci-fi conventions they
yeah.
have like the like like cosplay doesn't mean consent. That's like an issue. I've been reading about that like also at the porn conventions.
Yeah. But the girls, some girls are just like they're just trashy. They don't care. You know what I mean? And it just goes to I don't know. Like I'm not saying that there's one type of person or another type of person. Everybody is their own person in this industry, but everybody's had their own traumas, and I'm pretty sure that that's why they're in this industry. I can't name one person that doesn't have traumas. And that's kind of what led them to have the self-esteem to get to the porn industry. You see what I'm saying?
Well, like I think like it's such a unspoken thing. I think like some people
Yeah.
really don't they haven't even addressed that trauma and like
True.
they don't feel like comfortable even like speaking out about it. Like and I think like a lot of things would actually change at times if like people like would speak about like what they've been through because like a lot of times and stuff everything girls like pretend like like nothing ever happened to them or like
Well, I mean, some are just really hush hush. Some are just they just like to mask it with with drugs or sex or they, like it's pretty sad, but it is what it is. I just know that from my experience, everybody has a little bit of damage. Like the guys are all sex addicts. They're all sex addicts, like legit sex addicts. That's why they're in the industry. But I don't know. It's kind of sad if you think about it.
like and stuff everything it's refreshing I guess like to hear like your truth because I think like a lot of times I interview like porn stars and they tell me about like how fun it is and how great their lives how much like they can't wait to get double penetrated and and gang banged and you hear that a lot but like I've never like heard like as far as like from somebody who's like has like a more mature perspective I guess and
Put it this way, you're not paying me, so I'm going to be real as real can be. I'm not going to put on no show or be fake or anything like that.
And then wow, yeah, that's real. Like what I'm saying, I definitely appreciate that. The adult industry it's really oversaturated on the internet. Like
So much. Right now, it's ridiculous. Like there's so many. Moochie, get out of my garden! Moochie! Oh my gosh! Bad boy! I can't believe I done it. Sorry. Now I know why the plants are dead. I thought it was my other dog. I'm sorry. What were you saying? Oh, there's just so many people, like, they're grabbing any girl off the corner, like, any girl does one video and they're like, oh, I'm a porn star. It's just crazy how oversaturated it is. You're very, very correct. And it's, like, everywhere. It's just, like, the raunchier, the raunchier, the raunchier. Like, I don't think that there's any class in it anymore. It kind of sucks.
Do you feel like that though, like OnlyFans and sites like that have given you?
I love OnlyFans. Like OnlyFans, like I don't shoot for websites anymore. I just shoot for my OnlyFans because, why shoot a big scene and then go through all that when I can just do one-on-one customs and just kind of like do my own thing and then post it, and if they want to get it, they get it. I like it because then I can conversate with everybody, and I can see what they really like, and and it goes in my pocket instead of the big company, because when you shoot a scene, you only get paid that one time,
Right.
It's not that much. It's not that much at all. And if you think about I gotta pay for my testing, and then I gotta pay for my outfits, and then I gotta, pay for the day or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's a whole day of tedious stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you feel like you were exploited? Like you, in a sense, like, that adult workers are exploited?
I allowed it, but it's like really, like, exploited, that's kind of a bad word.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm done letting the big companies make the money off of me.
Right.
And I'd rather just shoot for my OnlyFans. And I mean, because, like, it's a give or take. You know what I'm saying? Like, they made my name pretty big. So, I mean, like, really, who exploited who?
Yeah.
I feel like it was a give-take situation. Like, seriously, they made a lot of money, but they also have a lot of girls' nails. You know what I mean? So it's just, I'm very grateful for everything. Like, all the companies that I've shot for. There's only a few producers that I just, like, honestly have no idea, like, why they're even breathing in this world. Like, but, it's just, everything's give or take. You know what I mean?
How, like, are the people and stuff, everything, because you hear some stories and stuff, everything about, like, on sets of, like, like maybe girls being, like, pressured to, like, have sex with people that they don't necessarily want to, or
so with me, I never had an agent, so I made all the deals, like everything was understood before I got to set. I'm going to shoot with this, and I have in the beginning I had a no list, but then after I started, getting a little bit of experience and understanding what I was doing, I had a yes list, so I just gave them the people that I would work with, and if they had a new person, then, they could let me know, and I would check them out and let them know. But usually I just shot with my yes list because it was easier that way, Otherwise, like, I got tied up with or linked up with, like, people like Billy Glide, God rest his soul, and he was just like a tree trunk. And I looked at, and I didn't research him before because it was kind of like last minute shoot. So I was like, and it was, I thought I died. I was like, oh my God, good luck with that. Let's do this.
So, was size, like, a pretty good reason? If somebody was too large, that would probably get you on the no list. What were some other reasons?
If they just if we didn't click, or just so many other things, like if their hygiene was bad, like if I had to tell them to go, wash their balls, then I obviously don't want to work with them again because their hygiene is not, It's just so crazy. I don't understand, like, how somebody could show up to work smelly. It's just...
Yeah. Hygiene is obviously, like, very important, and I imagine even more so in the adult industry, so that that's like, and stuff, everything, like, did you ever date any of, like, the people that you worked with, or?
So one time I dated, I saw a guy, and we ended up, like, not dating anymore because I was in the industry. He's like, he was just, he was mental, like I said, people they have their own things, but yeah, he ended up not wanting to see me anymore, or we got into it because I bought him a ticket to come out to see me, and he didn't want to come. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I don't need it. And I kind of like got upset, and I was like, don't call me anymore. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm in industry anyways. And I'm like, what? Dude, that's how I met you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, never again. Never again.
Yeah, he sounds like a idiot and stuff and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was just jealous because he's a sex addict, and he wasn't getting any.
Yeah. So
Yeah, kind of weird.
yeah, you've traveled all over the world and stuff and everything. Where's some of the favorite places that you visited?
My my absolute favorite was Japan. I had so much fun in Japan. I'm actually gonna upload a video on my YouTube of like one day in Japan. I went to a monkey habitat. Like I almost got beat up by a monkey, and then I got bit on the butt in Nara by a deer. So and I had Kobe beef in Kobe. It was kind of cool. I didn't like the beef there though.
Okay.
I like it better here. Yeah, it's weird. So weird.
You know, how is like your dating life? Like you, do you think like being like a porn star that interferes with that or?
Yeah, big time. Because it's like it's hard to find a confident guy regardless, but definitely being in porn really, it doesn't help at all. Because people like my fans are always like, oh, when are you gonna date a normal guy? What's normal? Like seriously, what's normal? That's all I date is normal. Like I was seeing this guy. Every time I see a guy, they always end up being abusive in some way or another. You know, like bad, like mentally, physically, emotionally, they're all abusive. It's just weird.
Do you think that's like somewhat of a resentment because like you do porn, or that's even an issue, or that's just something with them?
I don't know. I think it's something with them. Like they feel like they have to compete. All guys tend to be like that. You know, like they feel like they have to compete with me. I don't know why. I'm pretty open. I'm pretty chill. And
what do you mean like compete? Like as far as like
everything's a competition. Like everything. Like if I buy a new car, they gotta one up me and get a brand new car. And it was like I just totaled my car, dude. I need to get a new car. You know, it's just like they had to one up me on everything. But I would go out of my way, you know, to help them with everything. It was just okay. There you go. They're selfish, narcissistic. I think I have that thing. I think I have that like magnet for narcissists.
Wow, like, stuff everything. Yeah, narcissists are no good. I know, like you and me and stuff. That I have this page I follow on Instagram, and they talk about like all the characteristics of narcissists every day.
Yeah.
Like, and I read it as like, oh, like
they talk themselves up. Like my ex was ashamed. He blocked me on Facebook so that none of his family could know. Like, because I like on Facebook I have it says Miss Naughty. Like on my real Facebook is just for friends and family. So, but I also have it as Miss Naughty. So I have my real name Shauna, and then I have Miss Naughty on there. And because I wouldn't delete that, he blocked me because he was ashamed of his family finding out what I did for a living. And I was like, why does it matter?
Yeah,
like why are you even around? You know?
Do you feel like like how are you like when you go out, like do you wear like super revealing clothes, or are you like pretty conservative? Like
I'm very conservative. Like, well, not very. Like right now, I get recognized a lot, and I don't really need to stand out too much. You know?
Yeah.
More than I already do. So I think I just dress chill. Like, you know. I don't like wearing heels, that's for sure.
How is it like going out and being recognized? Is that like something and stuff? Do you enjoy that attention, or is it somewhat like?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Like, if a fan recognizes me and he actually, like, most of the time they're shy, but I can feel it. Like I can sense it. Like oh, he just recognized me. He didn't say anything. They're just nervous, you know. But sometimes they'll come up and they'll say hi. I'll take pictures with them and stuff like that.
For sure. Have
Yeah.
you ever had like a overzealous fan, like a stalker? You
Yeah, pretty much all haters are overzealous stalkers. You know, they're like super fans.
yeah,
That's what a hater is. To me, that's what a hater is. Just a super fan.
yeah, and stuff everything. Do you get criticism on social media ever? Like for just
Is am I alive? Am I running blood? Yes. like, but the second I don't have haters is the second I'm not doing it right. You know,
right.
like I've actually learned to grow thick skin. And I'm so grateful because before I started in this industry, I was really shy and just reserved. And this industry has taught me how to just not care, put myself first. Like at the end of the day, what somebody says to me or about me isn't going to make me sleep any less. Isn't going to affect my life any less.
Why you think that like the porn industry it seems to break certain girls, but like in your case, it seems to have made you stronger and more empowered.
Yeah, because I don't know. Because some people are, I don't know. It's like why do ugly girls think they're the shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and it's just a mentality. It's a mental. Well, I also moved out when I was 15, so I didn't really have a lot of growing up at home or anybody to teach me. So I kind of always taught myself, and I just figured that I'm not going to let somebody I don't know, some troll on the internet break me. Why? They don't know me. I don't know them.
yeah.
I try to find the positive in everything because there is positive in everything. So, and I stick to that. Hold on, I gotta let my dog in.
Oh, sure. So, the adult industry is shut down till the 31st because of the coronavirus. It's more than 100,000 cases now in the U.S. What are your thoughts about
really?
it?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Well, there also there's a whole bunch of people that are surviving in Italy. Like I think it was 900 cases.
Yeah.
But they only talk about the deaths, And everybody always talks about the negative. They don't talk about the positive ever.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the news. It's media.
Yeah. The media definitely has like a slant on things. I think at time. What are your plans and stuff for the future?
Actually, I'm trying to figure that out. I have all these ideas and everything like that, and I don't know. I stopped shooting last year because I tried having a baby, and I just don't know if it's gonna happen.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to bounce with that. So,
are you still trying to have a baby or?
I'm gonna go to a fertility doctor and find out if I have any eggs and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know. I think that fostering or adoption is probably something that's more me. I just kind of wanted a piece of my dad to live on because my dad was amazing. I wanted a little boy.
That's awesome and stuff. Everything. Well, my sperm's strong. I've got 3 kids, and I went to Harvard, so so.
You're funny.
I'm serious though and stuff everything, but you're awesome and stuff everything. I really enjoyed the fact that you took the time and stuff everything and were so candid and honest and stuff everything, and you just you're super cool.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shoot me your number and stuff everything. When I come to Vegas and stuff everything, I could call you and stuff everything for real. You know what I mean? You're
Bring it. The casinos open back up May? The end of May or June? Do you remember?
I don't even know.
Casinos are closed until June 30th.